過疎研究員所属略しよう。この出会いの意味を見せてもらいましょう。
群青オレンジ、レモンイエロー、フレッシュグリーンね、次は何色かな。自分を超え、始まりと終わりを迎え、未来を変えるその瞬間まで。風をまとう冠は
すでに大海原に沈んだ。
この剣を呼び覚ましたのはあなたですか？ショアキーパー、いい名前。あなたのための決意と信念を感じる。風。
旅に出よう。私の歌で君の道を照らすよ。美しいハーモニー。これが運命のアンサンブル。
風よ、悪を切り裂け。聞いてな。待ってた。平気だ。
ご清聴ありがとう。美しいハーモニー。
How should I?
騎士の物語、いよいよ新章開幕です。
風が今波と潮騒を全てをさばけ。聞いてみよう。
ご清聴ありがとう。美しいハーモニー。そう、プレリュードは華麗に。チューニングを始めよう。開演の時間だ。
神の恩寵を。汚れを払いましょう。しじまる。
悔い改めろ。汚れを
Oops,
払え。
wrong one though. Okay. Okay.
食材。
It's just trials anyway. It's just trials anyway. Doesn't mean much. Alright, now for the thing. Lynae. Lynae. I don't know how to spell her though. Which is something. Time to test her. I heard that she's have a new mechanic. That's what I heard. I don't know anything. I don't know much. I just know I just gotta pull for her. That's all. What she can do, who her team is, that's a second thing, not the biggest thing. So we'll see. We'll see. Alright, I switch to resonant mode, to enrapture, a resonant 2, to string, rather inflict to enrapture shit into string, okay. Casting beam of a line, which impact grant to all resonant things, creating all implication in one resonant resonance. And
やったね。これでまた一緒に戦えるじゃん。
I know I am a fan of Cyrene, but jeez, that sound like her though, damn it.
もっと賑やかに。
終わりに神聖を授ける手入力
少し遊んであげる。安全運転でよろしくね。楽しいじゃない。ジャンプ。ヤッホー。やっ、ツーリングでもどう？サプライズだよ。バーン。華麗に優雅に。生意気ね。はい。それだけかしら。これが私の決意。私が見届けすべて導きよ。行き先はすべて
Oh, it's kind of strong.
狩り場。
But using Yuno though is really cute. I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. Okay, maybe it's kind of hard gonna use her when I did not know anything about her. No resonant revelation. Okay. Also, should I? You know, I consider I have Karte. I also have making Chisa with her weapon. Maybe I should go for arrow erosion. Maybe I should. Let's just go. Just go. Let's go. This is unplanned, but unplanned it is. Alright, nothing. Nothing. Alright. Nothing. I think it's around 5 now? 5 was now? Okay. Okay, I did get it. I lose 50-50 here. I know I lose.
獅子舞の開演だ。諸悪退散、諸願成就。
I'm not happy. I'm not happy. Oh, at least I got early, I think. No. Wait, how many is this now? Oh, I just use my. Fine. Sure, why not? Why not?
ボ
Oh,
ス、今日はどんな占いの気分？
well, I got bullying from really random. Okay, I'm really in bad spot. Maybe I shouldn't pull the quarter if I'm not wanting her.
刃を戻しましょうか。
ゴ
You know, I lost a lot to this lion boy though. This guy and also Yen. Like both had lost a lot more. And surprise, I don't have the calculator. Yeah, surprisingly, after freaking almost 2 years in this game, I didn't get him. Wow, and I got bullied. This is unexpected. I know I could get her one day, but I didn't get it now. It's okay. Alright.
やりたいことありすぎてやばいかも。一つずつ片付けてこう。
Yeah, you're not gonna use that. This kind of new stuff. Dude, yeah. Let's get a new one.
刃を戻しましょうか。
Gonna level up.
やりたいことありすぎてやばいかも。一つずつ片付けてこう。
Gonna level up. Yeah, of course I can't get it. Oh hell no. Oh hell no, I'm not gonna get it from here.
やりたいことありすぎてやばいかも。一つずつ片付けてこう。
Not yet. Yeah, not yet.
やりたいことありすぎてやばいかも。一つずつ片付けてこう。
I'm just gonna just gonna put it somehow, somewhere, just to have it. This weapon can be upgraded. weapon is easy to upgrade. You already have what you have. All right. This is gonna be a little bit off, but we're gonna watch some. We're gonna watch some video. See if gonna watch some videos to see if what kind of team it is, what kind of team everything is, by just watching one of my not reliable but the most one of my favorite guides, Praxophone. So I hope his explanation can just explain a lot of stuff. Like, let's just jump right to it. Rex. Rex, take it away. Take it away.
So as you may or may not know, I got the chance to play Lynae early, but what you may not know is that I got a chance to play her early again. And with 3.0's launch finally here, I wanted to give you guys the tea on whether or not Lynae is worth pulling. So in today's video, I'm going to give you the rundown on new 3.0 mechanics and if pulling for blondes is really okay. My name is Braxophone, but you can call me Brax, and let's talk about Lynae. I need to inform you that this character has more buffs to her gameplay than I have ornaments on my Christmas tree. And for your information, that is at least 6, but sometimes 7. But before I get into what those are, let's talk about Toon Break.
Wait a minute. Also, what the heck is that? Gonna fix a little bit. Gonna fix a little. There we go. Alright.
A new version means a completely new meta based on new mechanics, and though we'll likely see negative status characters released soon, we also have the brand new off-tune mechanic and tune break mechanics. And though it may sound like just two things, it's actually off-tune, mistuned state, tune break, tune rupture, tune strain, shifting, tune rupture, and tune strain interfered, which is a fancy way of saying damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Lynae is a character that can do all of those things, and when she does, everything explodes. But since it's a new mechanic, I'll explain what each thing does. When you hit an enemy, they can stack up off-tune gauge, which looks like this. Every character's off-tune buildup seems to be different, and other characters in the future will modify how much buildup you can do per hit. Generally speaking, every hit you do builds up off-tune, except for when it doesn't, because for some reason enemies can just choose to ignore you. When the off-tune gauge is full, the enemy enters the mistune state, during which you can press a button to interrupt whatever they're doing for a tune break. Winding up for a special move? Tune break. Just chilling on a Sunday afternoon? Tune break. Meeting their parents for the first time? Tune break. Slamming the ground with their fists? Hold on, we gotta let them finish. Tune break. When you have a character that allows you to inflict one of the two types of shifting effects, rupture or strain, you get extra benefits. For example, if Lynae inflicts tune rupture shifting, then when the enemy is tune broken, she will do a ton more damage on top of the tune break initial damage. When Lynae has inflicted tune strain shifting, after the enemy is tune broken, Lynae's damage to that enemy will be increased. Essentially, rupture is a ton of extra damage at once, which is
So
great
it's
for
like
support and
Super
sub
Break
DPS
on
characters, and
Honka
strain
7.
is for main DPS. And multiple characters can respond to these effects at once, so with 3 characters that can respond to strain, all of them will deal increased damage to the enemy that's debuffed, and with rupture, you'll be giving the boss a one-way ticket to the nearest hospital. It's anal fissures. Lynae can do either of these things by switching between the two types in her menu, which is also where you'll find tune break effects for other characters. Which begs the question, how good is tune break, and which version is better? Tune break is a massive damage increase for your team purely for the fact that it's free. When you tune break, there's time stop, so it's essentially completely free damage.
Nice.
In the teams I tested, I got 1 to 2 tune breaks per tower floor. Most of the time, I just got 1, but it depends how many bosses there are and how much HP they have. Tune break teams are aren't built with balance in mind. When Lynae's teams were made, they were made to do similar damage to previous teams, except you also get Toon Break damage on top of whatever you had before, which massively increases DPS. Even my wife is so back because she's doing competitive damage with teams that released at the end of 2.x. That's partly due to Defense Shred affecting break damage while other damage buffs and amps don't, but also partly because Lynae is competitive with Zhezh's damage. Because Lynae is the first enabler of this new archetype and can deal massive damage with it as a sub DPS, she's pretty dang strong, especially on the Rupture playstyle. She's also the only character in the game with a base 10 break stat. All characters before 3.0 have 0 break stat and no Rupture or Interfered, meaning that they deal the base damage for a break compared to Lynae's higher number, which in my opinion is actually an L from Kuro. But overall, this character does way more than just enhance break teams. After all, I haven't even really told you what she does, so I'm gonna go over her buffs, and those alone should be, very telling. If you thought characters like Shorekeeper gave a lot of buffs, it may be time for a divorce. Lynae gives 25 Liberation Amplify to the next character with her outro, 30% attack bonus to the next character with her Echo set, 24% damage bonus to her team with her Resonance Liberation, 24% damage to her team with her weapon, 10% all type damage bonus to the next character with her Echo, 15% all damage amplified to the next character with her outro, and 40 Toon Break boost to your entire team, which at best is a total of 40% damage amplify, 58% damage bonus, 30% attack, and an increase to your break damage. This character is so good that she made my S0 Yuno deal Augusta's damage, and my S6 Yuno... Wait, who's Yuno? Lynae is no Shorekeeper. She's a completely different role. Mornier will probably be but that's for another time. The point is, though, that Lynae not only adds a lot of damage to your team from breaks, but she also adds a ton from her buffs. And her being in the sub DPS role means that she can even be played with characters like Chisa and Shorekeeper. She does have some problems, though. First off, she's not real. Playing Lynae first in your team setup feels objectively terrible to me. She's a character that needs her intro skill to have any kind of smoothness to her rotations. Otherwise, she's gonna take like an entire hour on the field, and by the time she's off the field, your DoorDash will have arrived. Second off, rotations feel exceedingly important with her because her field time is a fair bit longer than other sub DPS options, at least the ones that I'm used to playing. I'm not really doing guide videos anymore, but here's her rotation since you were kind enough to click on this video, and while you have this one paused to look at.
Okay, intro all immediately all, okay, all skill, hold basic until it release. Okay, jump 3 times and then E skill and the outro. Okay, it's simple, it's simple.
Feel free to subscribe too. It's that little button down below. If you don't mind farming new echoes, then this isn't a negative, but you will definitely need her new set to get all of the upsides. Pact of Neon Light Leap features brand new echoes, including the Hyvadia Echo, and the full set is what gives the huge attack bonus. Because remember, Lynae can give a huge Toon Break boost to your team. Also, most of the new echoes are mechs, which means we can finally address the elephant in the room. Are clankers becoming a problem in Wuthering Waves? If all of the bosses you have to fight are mechanical, then that insinuates that mechs are probably pretty problematic to human life. They're attacking you, after all. If nothing else, you can collect these mechos and use them at your benefit, but we really should do something about this, guys. One other potential downside of Lynae is that her max potential isn't even in the game yet, since we still have other break characters coming soon, like Mornier. But even though she isn't fully complete in terms of damage that she can output, she's still going to fry your GPU with Spectro numbers. The strongest teams I've tried so far have actually used Chacona with her signature weapon, Lynae, and Yuno, but it's been a ton of fun playing her with Carlotta, Shorekeeper, or Chisa. Overall, the addition of Toon Break has made it so every team does more damage than before, including 1.0 ones. But with Lynae on the field, everything gets even bigger. Almost every single account can benefit from Lynae, meaning her pull value is crazy significant, and I definitely recommend her, especially if you're planning on pulling Mornier as well. Carlotta was the first character to release in 2.0, and even though her best team's damage wasn't on par with future teams, she was still a powerful and flexible damage dealer that was great at dealing with bosses, which leads me to believe that Lynae Lynae will be in a similar spot. At the moment, Lynae seems to shine in Toon Rupture, but the new standard weapons coming out in version 3.0 reference Toon Strain a lot, which makes me think that we may get a main DPS rover in 3.x that uses Toon Strain. So I don't think you'll be lost for a Toon Break focused character if you skip, but Lynae definitely isn't going to hurt you. Overall, having played and tested Lynae in a bunch of different teams, I can pretty confidently say she's a very strong character, and I would be very surprised if a character directly power crept her. But we are playing gacha games, so, you know, take that with a grain of salt, and if you're unsure, you can always pull on a rerun. After all, every character can Toon Break, and even though Toon Strain and Toon Rupture are going to be very powerful going forward, it's not like you can't clear tower if you don't have them. You're still getting like a giant increase in damage. But yeah, if you're a meta player, you should probably pull her and Mornier. And then probably like every character that comes out after that. Okay, but she's like really strong.
Yeah, she's really strong. So yeah. Alright. Now we know what she does. Let's test her.
刃を戻しましょうか。やりたいことありすぎてやばいかも。一つずつ片付けてこう。
Let's go her tutorial. So she's basically like a big buff. Other than Shopkeeper, she's another big buff. Right, attack, more. Jump, attack. No more. Just no more attack. Okay, no more. Oh. That's how it is, huh? Green floor. Alright, okay. Let's see attack, polychrome leap. Got us, no attacking. Oh, okay, oh, okay, that one, huh? Okay, hold still. Alright. Understand?
ほら、私の直筆サイン入り。
Understand? I understand. I guess it's more to I guess it's really just more to how she goes. But oh well. Because I do want to get her stuff. Right, I forgot I got bowling though. No, let's try bowling though. I don't know about her at all. Like most characters, it's not just pool. Alright, bowling. Kill. Oh.
信頼よ勇気を打ち滅ぼせ
I still don't know what she does. I still don't know what she does. She does cool. Alright. Bowling.
刃を戻しましょうか。やりたいことありすぎてやばいかも。一つずつ片付けてこう。やりたいことありすぎ。スペクトルの発色がもっとクリアに。
Alright, just gonna use the reverse and then gonna make a lot of not the reach. Influence story? Yeah, it's gonna influence, but I still want to get her. Oh, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? The hell is that? I know it came from all the traders, but damn. It's gonna take a long one because the new gonna take a while. There's just nothing to do. There's nothing to do. What we're gonna do? What you 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 gonna do? What is this?
邪魔です。
Ooh.
神の王朝よ転落落ちよ真の姿ここに権限するなかなか手強い学年だ共に戦おう
風が今波と潮騒よ全てをさばけ聞いてみよう 荒波を押し戻せ。悪霊はこの手でさ。
切にひらめきやっどんなミサでもこれで終わりです。風よ集え。この一振りで悪を滅ぼそう。
I forgot about the settings though. Forgot about the settings though. What she want is back to the best patrol. That. Patrol. Okay. Yum yum yum. Make an image of that. How to discard this? Alright, I forgot to put the spectral. And then the one that doesn't use apparently we have no use yet. No use yet, so it's gonna delete it all. Alright, let's try go. Oh yeah, I got bullying. Oh wait, I should change the. You know the. Well.
騎士のライバルが現れました。
Oh, I just realized they all animated. What the heck? Huh. Oh. Oh, they all animated. What nice.
私が見届けるわ。
All right.
手はずは整っている。
終わりにする。アドアスト入力。
少し遊んであげる。月が満ちたわ。任せたわ。生意気ね。未来を作り変える。
答えるのだ、我が友よ。手はずは整っている。勝利の方向、財産を上げよ。栄光をセブンヒルズに。一撃で葬る。
As usual, the strongest.
私が見届けるわ。
手はずは整っている。
終わりにする。神聖を授ける。入力。
華麗に優雅に。私に答えなさい。私を見なさい。因果に覆すわ。
征服を始める。もらった。一気に攻めるぞ。ほっよっ、胸を張れ。太陽の輝きに。戦意を埋め。
Gotta do a little bit more and then we are finished.
私が見届けるわ。
手はずは整っている。
終わりにする。星の歌よ。入力。破壊。
瞬きは禁止よ。これが私の決意。任せたわ。行き先はすべて狩り場。
世が出よう。受けてみよ。隙を見せたな。これぞ王道の勝利。これで終わりだ。
Oh. Let's stop here and then. I think I'm gonna stop here because I need to. Alright. Okay guys, I really need to go after this. So I really need to go. So thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great time. So thank you for watching. So bye bye.